Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it comes your way next. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ballgame. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Now batting, Mookie Betts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Mookie Betts.
From the stretch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
0-1 count and the pitch. This is popped up. Gonzalez in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First offering on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees, the temperature at first pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Seager is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty. And this guy has it. I don't think it's something that could be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So striding forward now, Justin Turner. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Drilled to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Stepping into the box, J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Turner is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Digging in, Dylan Moore. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Moore, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Kershaw into the windup. Here it is on 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
If the offense didn't already know, the man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Grounded up the first baseline. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still no score. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Max Muncy.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
Ready with the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Smith swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. A ball and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set, and the pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-1.
That's inside.
Outside, 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bishop will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Standing in, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting
Stepping
fifth,
in, Braden Bishop will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Bishop.
Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Fastball well outside. Ball even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's set. Here it comes.
At the ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Back up the middle. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. In now, Kike Hernandez. They so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Pollock aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Taylor.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains 2-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. Hopped up. Crawford is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
2 on here with 1 man out. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. From the stretch. Third inning, no score to this point. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The bat.
Here's Corey Seager. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Seager.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Popped him up. Torrens is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Next for Seattle, Ty France, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
1-2, here it comes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Now at the plate, Evan White. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Grounded weakly toward third. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Coming to the plate now, Luis Torrens. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. And he got him.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and 0. Here it is. That's wide. 2 and 0. Hitters count. The pitch. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Payoff pitch on its way. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Dylan.
Digging in to try it again, Dylan Moore. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Called strike. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Oh and 2. Here it is.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a stop. The throw. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. 1 for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
From the stretch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
That ball's foul.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
To the plate now, Will Smith. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1.
The count is 3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping up now, Kyle Lewis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Lewis, a native of Georgia. This is his first year at the big league level. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that's finally over for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Turner has it. And there's one away.
Now batting, third base.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The left
Striding in, Braden Bishop looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bishop normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Mariners leave 1 through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's Cody Bellinger. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Now here it comes. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford gloves it.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
A.J. Pollock is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hernandez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Chris Taylor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. First and second now, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 1-1.
Ball 2. We got 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He set the payoff pitch, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First pitch coming, here it is. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Inside corner, called a strike, 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers leave them loaded. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the Mariners.
Stepping into the box, Ty France. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, inside.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Down the third baseline. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Evan White, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So now to the plate, Evan White. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
The count is 2-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Now a slider, but this misses down and in for ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Luis Torrens. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 on its way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate now, J.P. Crawford, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. A runner on first with 2 away. On a line, that's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
In now, Dylan Moore, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. The 0-1 offering.
1-1.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Taylor's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Mariners leave a couple. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball one.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Now here's the pitch. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Into the box now, Max Muncy, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
To the plate now, Will Smith. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
He's set. The 0-1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard on the ground to short. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Number 49 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two out with the man at first. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fouled off. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Next up for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. One is a cutter that misses. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two and one. Here it is. Popped him up. White over to his left. And that's the third out. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mariners nothing. Digging in, Kyle Lewis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. shin high. That's taken for a ball. Now the 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a curveball misses inside. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Kershaw into the windup. Here it comes on 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Pollock. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. It remains 1-0. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Has to reach for that one as he fouls it away to the right side. It's 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The next 1-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The batter.
At the plate, Corey Seager. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot. This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The 1-0 home. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run for Corey Seager. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner.
Justin.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Hediger, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Max Muncy stands in as he looks at a called strike. In the air now out to left field. Bishop is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
one for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 LA. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Braden Bishop.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Todd Brent.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ty France. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
At the plate, Evan White, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Now at the plate, Luis Torrens, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Hit out towards second. Taylor on the move. He's there. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to one here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only one run.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. J.P. Crawford will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and two away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Jansen is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble, and what does he do? He kind of puts it in fifth gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
The 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The set and the 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mariners 1. So stepping in, Will Smith, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Out in front of it, strike one. There's strike two as it catches the outside corner.
0-2.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
I got to count 2-2.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now here's the pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Two away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. And another throw over. A runner on first with 2 away. Bellinger's off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Digging in now, Dylan Moore. And Dan he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Kyle Lewis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Lewis.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The 1-0.
Hey.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Smith is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, third base.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Please. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 56, Adam Solera.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Turner's got it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order. Our score remains 2-1. So striding in, Kike Hernandez. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Kike Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, and there's one away.
The batter, number 3. Second base.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Throw over to the bag. So now to the plate, Mookie Betts. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2.
Well,
Runners on first with 1 down. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And the payoff pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Anthony Misevich enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Misevich.
Corey Seager will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First pitch coming, here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the run will come in to score from second, as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give his team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not going to...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Lewis looks up. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting.
In now, Max Muncy.
Max.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey.
2-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Will Smith will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping up to the plate, Will Smith. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
Yeah.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
0-1. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Mariners 1. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
First pitch of the at-bat. Kolarek, the former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Kolarek is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder.
In now,
5.
Braden Bishop, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw, should the lead hold. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. High pop-up. Turner is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Ty France. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Last chance for the Mariners. And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Glove by Taylor on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
6-1 the final tally today. The Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Clayton Kershaw takes home the win. Marco Gonzalez takes the loss despite allowing only 1 earned and 1 unearned run. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.